If you've got a Google TV box that just doesn't feel as fast as it used to, I'm gonna walk you through 6 steps that will speed up your Google TV box right away. And you gotta stick around for number 6. That's my favorite, and I think the ultimate hack to speed up Google TV. Tech it before you wreck it. What's up, geeks? I'm Kirk. I don't want to waste your time, and I want you to make it to number 6 because I think you'll dig that one. So let's get right to it. Switch over to my Google TV. I'm using one of the On boxes from Walmart. Believe it or not, these are some of my favorite budget Google TV boxes. I'll link it down in the description. So the first step here is to check how much storage is being used on your Google TV box, because just like with your phone and your computer, if you've got too much stuff, it'll slow things down. So at the top of the screen, go over to the gear icon all the way over on the right. This will take you to your quick settings menu if you click on that, and you should be able to jump right into another gear icon that now says all settings. We'll scroll down to where it says system. Inside system, we should have an option that now is called storage. This is going to show you how much storage you have on your Google TV box. Many of these boxes don't have a ton of storage. You can see mine has 16 gigs. If you click over to the right, it'll show you how much memory each different thing is using on your Google TV box, and that I have 9 gigs available. This is a relatively fresh install. You may not have this much free space. And truth be told, anything less than a gig of available space is often going to start causing some sluggish issues. So if you go back a step and you want to go to this free up storage option, it'll let you clear the cache, which is sort of a temporary improvement. But what you really want to do is go into this menu. And if you've got a ton of apps installed on your Google TV box that frankly you're just not using, go through this list. See how much storage each app is using. And if you've got ones that you're not using that you can afford to uninstall, wipe them off there. You want to keep as much free space as possible on your Google TV box. I promise you it'll help it run smoother. Number 2 is a simple piece of advice that works for Windows, Google phones, iPhones, basically any device. And it is this: reset your Google TV box once a week. Just reset it. I know a lot of people think, what do you mean reset it? Well, it doesn't ever actually turn off, and things get stored in memory and they're supposed to be flushed out, but it just doesn't always happen like that. So how do you reset your device? Well, if you hit the power button, it turns the device off, sort of, but this is like a soft power off, and if I click the power button, it'll pop it right back on. That's not actually off. What I want to do is go back over to the settings menu and go to all settings, and if I go down now to where it says system, back in the system menu again, all the way down at that menu on the bottom, we should have an option that says restart. Click on this. It'll ask you if you want to restart now. This is not going to clear anything off your Google TV box. This is simply a matter of resetting that box and freshening up the memory and storage in that box. It's so simple to do. Again, do this once a week, and I promise you, you'll have a much better experience and it'll run just that much faster. Number 3, we're starting to get into things that are a little bit more advanced, but I promise this is still pretty easy to follow. And this one has to do with some of these videos are going to automatically play on your home screen. They're advertisements for the most part, and they're going to suck up memory. So we want to turn them off. Let me show you how to do that. So again, we're going to go over into the settings menu in the right-hand side of the top bar. We'll click down. This time, we're going to go into all settings and click down to where it says accounts and profiles, and you'll want to select the account that you're currently using on your Google TV box. Go into that menu, and if we go down about halfway, you'll see this option right here. It says auto play video, and it simply automatically plays video on your Google TV box. Turn that off. I know this, again, seems like a very simple change, but there's a lot of these simple changes, especially when you add them together, that'll make a huge difference in terms of how smooth your Google TV box runs. Step 4 is on this same menu, so don't go anywhere, and I want to show you how to use this. This is a mode that's built into Google TV that they just don't tell you about. It's called Apps Only Mode, and you can see it right here. This will hide Google's recommendations from your home screen, along with your ability to give feedback on movie or shows. It simplifies the home screen. So I'll turn this on and I'll show you. It's going to ask me, are you sure you want to do this? I'm going to hit yes. And now when I turn this on, if I go to my home screen, take a look. It'll wipe out all of those customizations and simply give me my apps. There is still this one recommendation bar at the top that doesn't seem to go away with Apps Only Mode, but everything else is simplified, and you can see on the bottom it says Apps Only Mode is enabled. You can adjust this in your settings, accounts, and profiles. I do want to give you a heads up. The one thing you lose is the Google voice search, the Gemini search. You lose all of that search functionality because it is very, very simplified. So if you don't want to lose that, there are other ways you can do this, but this is a quick way to simplify that home screen and speed up your Google TV box. That leads me to number 5. There are ways to customize your home screen, simplify your home screen, but still have a lot of customization available, because apps only mode literally just gives you what I just showed you. But if you want to actually go beyond that, there are alternative launchers. This is called the launcher. This main screen right here is called the Google TV launcher. It's what gives you the menus, gives you your recommendations, your list of apps. Well, there are other launchers. For example, on this box, I have AT4K, which turns the Google TV into sort of an Apple TV look. It changes the launcher. I've done a bunch of videos. I've got links down in the description, multiple different launchers that have different customizations, different looks and feels. And I suggest if you want a simplified, faster look, but you still want to have a lot of flexibility, try one of the alternative launchers. I'll suggest, again, a few in the description, and you can play around and pick your own preference because they all have their own kind of disadvantages and advantages. Finally, number 6, the ultimate hack, and I think this is the most useful to speeding up Google TV, and it has to do with developer settings. So it's a little bit more complicated, but still not that bad. Let me show you first of all how we turn on the developer settings. I'm going to go ahead and go back to all settings. I'm going to go to system. This is kind of tricky. Follow along with me here. And then I'm going to go down to where it says about. Once I get into the about page, I'm going to scroll down to where it says Android TV OS build. Now, I have got that highlighted. I'm going to click the button on the remote multiple times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so I think it's 7 times, but just keep clicking it until it says you are now a developer. And what this does is it unlocks developer settings that we normally don't have access to. So if I hit back and I go back once more, I want to be in the system menu. Just want to make sure I'm in the right place. So if I'm in the system menu, I should now have a new menu that says, there it is, developer options. So there's 3 settings in developer options that we're going to change, or you can tweak them, play with them, see what works best for you. But this will significantly speed up your Google TV box. So if I scroll down and you'll see the settings, it says right here, window animation scale, transition animation scale, animator duration scale. So what the heck are these? Well, these are the nice fluid animations that take place on your Google TV box when you're navigating around. And yes, it's nice and smooth, assuming everything is working perfectly. But if you were to just remove these animations, you will not believe how much this feels like it speeds up that box. So let's go in here. They're all set to 1. I'm going to turn window animation scale off. I'm going to turn transition animation scale off. And then I'm going to turn animator duration scale off. And now take a look at this. Notice how there are very few animations in the actual menu. When I go to the settings menu and I go to all settings and I go up and down, it just boom, switches between those options. Now, I get it. It's not quite as elegant, silky smooth as Google TV is designed to be, but if your box isn't feeling quick, this is a very easy way to tap into a secret setting that can easily make your menu feel so much faster, so much quicker than what you're used to. And you'll find that navigating around, it just sort of snaps like it never did before. I don't have a sponsor here on this video. I'm just asking you to sponsor me by subscribing to my channel. I hope this video was helpful. If you subscribe, it'll help you see a lot more videos as I post them here on the channel. And check this out, because I mentioned some of those alternative launchers that you can install on Google TV. Here's a couple of my favorites, so check these out. These will give you a breakdown of how to install those launchers, how to set them up, and the kinds of tweaks you can make once you put those Google TV launchers on your box. Tack it before you wreck it. I'm Kirk.